knobs are important, but then you can kind of cross pollinate if you are a cross pollinator and stay in certain hubs more than others, and so on and so on. Not sure if I'm have been able to go to Vitalis Bay. I don't seem to be kind of fully onboarded in that group specifically. Even if I tried to take also a course with a longevity biotech fellowship, but unfortunately, I guess I'm not fully into the cult myself. But I love to have this kind of conversation, and this is why I stay in these places. Is I love the to hear and be at the beginning of having this conversation and be part of it, of the what kind of research or what kind of research designs it's important to do to move the needle forward. And the attempt really is not living forever, but the idea is lifespan extension as well as health span, right? Quality, and not just the extension of it. And from a pure organist person that used to also grow up in a religious community and upbringing, I am very much of a sympathizer of the transhumanist movement, which is very difficult, I think, to move from being a pure organist to the transhumanist movement. But it was a process that came naturally with me. Nobody pushed me towards researching and being interested in this realm.
Yeah, I'm a
Very quickly
skilled
about mental health, I
technocratist.
wanted to touch on something since I have myself went through several ordeals. I reached out recently to a clinic which is called Amen Clinics, and it's based here in San Francisco. The one of the leading doctors is called Dr. Amen. So like Amen, which is really interesting. He has a TED talk that I will share in the group about Eric was mentioning about the difficulty a lot of times to see results with therapies like the transcranial magnetic stimulation, which yes, you can get these kind of therapies in Europe for much cheaper, in different places of the world for much cheaper, but everything, of course, is more expensive here. Some patients have found relief with this kind of therapy, but the issue with a lot of these kind of therapies, like even ADMR, even if it has a pretty good result when it comes to PTSD specifically, is that is very much subjective. Like you cannot really scale it. We don't have quote unquote a protocol designed specifically, but we know for a fact that if you eat well, lower your sugar, and sleep better, then those just two indicators, if you do it consistently and exercise, then you're able, so three indicators of your protocol, you will be able to be much better. In fact, you can see that some people, there is some research right now that moved to keto diet, and they were able to even remove some of the major